Awareness and relaxation are almost two sides of the same coin. They are not separate phenomena. They are not even two phenomena. They are one energy expressing itself in two ways. When you are aware, you are relaxed. When you are relaxed, you are aware. They support each other, they nourish each other, they are interdependent. You cannot be truly aware if you are tense, and you cannot be truly relaxed if you are unconscious. The mind that is tense is a mind that is fighting with existence. It is a mind that is trying to control, manipulate, force things to happen according to its own desires and expectations. This tension creates a barrier between you and reality. You become so occupied with your own inner turmoil, your own anxieties and fears, that you cannot see what is actually happening around you. You are lost in your thoughts, in your projections, in your interpretations. You are not present. You are somewhere else. In the past, regretting something that has already happened, or in the future, worrying about something that may never happen. This is the state of unawareness, and it is always accompanied by tension. Relaxation is not laziness. Relaxation is not inactivity. Relaxation is a state of deep acceptance, a state of letting go. When you relax, you stop fighting with existence. You stop trying to impose your will on reality. You simply allow things to be as they are. This does not mean that you become passive or indifferent. It means that you act from a place of clarity and understanding rather than from a place of fear and compulsion. When you are relaxed, your actions become spontaneous, natural, effortless. They flow from your being rather than from your ego. Awareness is the light that illuminates your inner world. It is the capacity to see yourself as you are, without judgment, without condemnation, without justification. When you are aware, you can observe your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions, without getting identified with them. You can watch them arise and pass away like clouds in the sky. You are not the clouds, you are the sky. This witnessing consciousness is the foundation of all transformation. You cannot change what you are not aware of. Awareness itself is transformative. The moment you become aware of something, it begins to change. But awareness cannot flower in a tense mind. A tense mind is like a clenched fist. Nothing can enter it, nothing can leave it. It is closed, rigid, defensive. Awareness requires openness, receptivity, vulnerability. It requires a certain softness, a certain fluidity. This is where relaxation comes in. When you relax, you open up. You become receptive. You create space within yourself for awareness to arise. The tension dissolves, and suddenly you can see clearly. The fog lifts, and reality reveals itself in all its beauty and mystery. Similarly, awareness naturally leads to relaxation. When you become aware of your tensions, when you see how you are constantly creating stress and anxiety through your thoughts and attitudes, something begins to shift. You realize that most of your worries are imaginary, that most of your fears are unfounded. You see that you have been carrying unnecessary burdens, fighting unnecessary battles. This understanding brings relaxation. You begin to let go. You begin to trust. You begin to flow with life rather than against it. The problem is that most people try to relax through distraction. They watch television, they drink alcohol, they engage in mindless entertainment. This is not relaxation, this is escape. True relaxation comes from awareness, not from unconsciousness. When you distract yourself, you may temporarily forget your tensions, but they are still there, lurking beneath the surface. The moment the distraction ends, they come back with even greater force. This is why people need more and more stimulation, more and more entertainment. They are trying to keep themselves unconscious, trying to avoid facing themselves. True relaxation is conscious. It is a choice, a decision to let go, to surrender, to trust. It requires courage because it means facing yourself as you are, without any masks, without any defenses. It means accepting your vulnerabilities, your limitations, your imperfections. This acceptance is the beginning of relaxation. When you stop fighting with yourself, when you stop trying to be someone you are not, a great burden is lifted. You can finally breathe. You can finally be. And in this state of relaxed awareness, life becomes a meditation. Every moment becomes an opportunity to be present, to be conscious, to be alive. You are no longer living mechanically, repeating the same patterns over and over again. You are responding freshly to each situation, each person, each moment. Your life becomes creative, spontaneous, joyful. You are no longer a prisoner of your past, no longer a slave to your conditioning. You are free. This is the paradox. Awareness requires effort, but relaxation requires effortlessness. How can they be two sides of the same coin? The answer is that the effort required for awareness is not the effort of tension, but the effort of attention. It is not a struggle, it is a focus. It is like looking at something with great interest, with great curiosity. When you are interested in something, attention comes naturally. You don't have to force it. And when attention is there, awareness arises. And when awareness arises, relaxation follows. So begin with whichever is easier for you. If you find it easier to relax, start there. Lie down, close your eyes, and consciously relax every part of your body. As you relax, you will find that awareness begins to grow. If you find it easier to be aware, start there. Watch your breath, watch your thoughts, watch your sensations. As you become more aware, you will find that tension begins to dissolve, and relaxation comes on its own. Remember, they are not two separate goals to be achieved. They are one reality to be lived. When you are truly alive, you are both aware and relaxed. You are present and at ease. You are conscious and flowing. This is the art of living, the art of being. This is what it means to be whole.